Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. As a young brother here, Shamash One. Forgive me, my voice is a little hoarse. It's been a long day, but I wanted to, make a post before I, do some more stuff, read a little bit, and go to sleep. So I'm here, as always, my favorite website. This is a topic that the brother created. How we know this is the end, how we know that we're at the end of this kingdom, and there's a bunch of precepts. I'm going to read some of these, give my commentary. So, Deuteronomy 37, the Lord thy power put all these curses upon the enemies, on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. That's right, so all the curses that are on us are now starting to go on our enemies. And the first and top enemy being the nation of Esau, Edom, right, which he's already cursed to begin with, but now he's getting even more cursed, right? Like you're seeing Edomites being homeless, Edomites being on the streets, right? Edomites being stricken with madness, sickness, and illness, right? Same the way our women are cursed with ugliness, right? Especially the so-called black woman, right? Being bald, right? These women having to have weaves, and all this shit on their skull, right? Which I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they do be looking good, you know what I mean? They be looking good and they got the body still, some of them got the body still, but at the same token, they're still stricken with madness, all kinds of demons on them, and even with those women, those are the ones that look good, but how people are. A lot of our people are just fucking fat as fuck, you know what I mean? Maybe they may start out alright, and then over time they just, put on weight, and then it becomes a fucking mess. Just look at the internet. Alright, so this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets have been before me and before thee of old, prophesy against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Alright, so we know that there's no new thing under the sun. So as the prophets back then were doing this, Jeremiah, Daniel, so on and so forth, we're also doing the exact same thing, prophesying against countries, nations, prophesying of war and evil and a pestilence, right? It's never been a good, hearty message, man, or no good message that, the world's gonna be, super happy in the coming times. It's gonna stay like that. No. Evil's gonna come upon this place first, and the good will come when the elect are in rulership and we rule. All right, I'm saying the elect, Israel as a whole is in rulership. Really starting with the elect, and even within the elect is the elect of the elect, the 144,000, which would be the governing body. Then you have the rest of the elect, and then you have everyone else basically. And then you have the 2/3 that are gonna come back to be under them, and then under them, the 2/3 women, children, so on and so forth. You have the heathen. At the very, very bottom, where this damn devil belong, will be Esau Edom. Esau Edom can't do shit. For him to get this country started, he needed us. Right? He fucking got years, centuries of fucking free labor. Right? You think Edomites? If Edomites never over here or anywhere else didn't enslave you, you really think they could have built all this? Give me a fucking break. We're living with fucking horses and shit, right? On some fucking weirdo shit. Just read the 13th tribe. They were on some fucking weirdo, fucking dumb shit. Having fucking women walking around naked and shit. They fucking crazy, bro. Jeremiah 33:31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about all thy backsliding data for love, create a new thing in the earth? And when shall come past a man? Yeah, that's right. That's happening right now. That's self-explanatory. Woman, all this, women's liberation stuff. Women are just saying whatever they want to men, and they're able to get away with it. You come with any sort of aggressiveness towards women, and it's your ass is fucking grass. You know, you just can't. You can't. I mean, the best thing you do now is just like if you have like a woman at home and she's like getting uppity, the best thing you do is just leave. You can't hit her. You know, put your hands on her, because you gonna get fucked up. All right, they're gonna fuck you over in the law with the law, and that's it. You know, they're gonna jack your ass up. So the best thing you can do if you're in a heated argument is honestly just step out, just leave. You know, Ezekiel 38:4. Turn thy back, put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth. All thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them class of all sorts of army, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them handling swords. Talking about Russia, put hooks into thy jaws, the Lord will put flying spirit back into the Russia so they can fight against America. And we see that's happening right now. I think Putin met up with China not too long ago, met up with Xi Jinping. Though those fucking memes they have them are fucking hilarious, bro. Oh man, look up some of those memes, you brothers out there. If you haven't seen it, those memes are fucking funny as hell. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. India, Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and they're all allies of Russia, right? We know this. To Gomer and all his bands, that also told our mother those quarters and all his bands and made people with you. And this is Turkey, right? It's pretty much round them all together. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, the symbol unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay? So prepare Kawan, direct to war. Vladimir Putin's name means he who goes along the path to power. Putin meaning path, Vladimir meaning power ruler. And those pretty much using him to bring World War III. Now I think Putin has cancer or something. Or I think I saw something with Putin's sick or whatever. But if things, I don't know when Putin's gonna get out of office. I don't know if it's gonna be soon or whatever. But it would be really interesting to see if, because this guy here is a big proponent of the Russian side, Russia's military or whatever. This Wagner group, which is kind of like a private military group. The guy that runs it, I think his name is Yevgeny Prigozhin, something like that. If that guy becomes president, that would be, it still fits into prophecy, but if that happens, then that will be, that'll be something. That'll really be something. If he actually becomes president, because I think I saw someone on this on like the YouTube. I think the guy's channel's History Legends. He was talking about. I think he said that this Yevgeny guy wants to become president of Russia. So if he does, then it still ties into the scripture. If that actually goes down, I don't know when Putin's gonna get off. If Putin term ends in like a decade or something, then it's like, oh well, it's just gonna be Putin. I don't see the current affair things lasting for decades and decades, because as I see here, this is how we know this is the end. The end is coming, soon. Whether it could be this year, so we call it the whole full year. We don't really know. Hopefully everything come to pass. It could be next year. It could be the year after next year. Who knows? We just know that we don't have decades and decades and decades and decades in this thing. Hold on, we don't. All right, I don't see it, because you see all this stuff. We know about Fed Now that came out, which I read an article. It said that it could act as a CBDC and do some of the similar things of a CBDC, but it seems to be more for like instant payments, like more like a payment system is the thing. But now I'm gonna keep track of it, see how it all plays out. But it seems like what's his name, George Gammon may be right. They may not actually come out with a Fed coin. They may just switch up the ledger system, which it all ties back into the scripture anyway. Digital assets. Hosea 1:10. The number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. And it shall come to pass that it was said, where it was said to them, you are not my people, there should be sent to them, you are the sons of the living power. And from previous captivities, the Israelites knew who they were. Therefore the place must be referring to America, and all the places wherein Israel are scattered. Right? So in that place where it said to them, you are not my people, right? When we were just told that we were just niggas, right? Here in America, we've been told that you're just a bunch of blacks. You're just a bunch of Africans. Right? They always be known that ye are the sons of living power. Right now, we know that we are sons of living power. We are Yashar Allah. He Prince Power. He's a Prince of the Power, princely son of the power. That's us. Okay. And this is a place. This is before we are told that. Whether you're Judah, they say, oh, you're just a black, you're just a Negro, you're just an African, right? Or they say, oh, you're just a Jamaican, you're just a Caribbean, you're just this, you're just a Mexican, you're just a Puerto Rico. They just say you're just a Hispanic, right? You're not just no Hispanic. If you go back to them original, tribes that are in your region where you're from, you're an Israelite. Right? As long as your father don't go back to no damn Edomite. Would you be surprised with, I don't say you'd be surprised. It's pretty obvious. A lot of these Hispanics, I don't say a lot of them, some of them, you could tell that their fathers go back to Esau. They're horrible to be around. I'll go into this one. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Yeah, that's right. Esau is the end of the world. The world, if we were looking at the Greek, should be eon or age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. There's a scripture that goes into how the earth never passes away, never changes or passes away. So the earth is not going to blow up or be destroyed, or big ass fucking meteor is gonna hit it. That makes no sense. You know how long? Well, we don't think the earth, as we know, I think it was created in the first 1,000th year, either the first or second around there. Why would the Lord Yahweh go through all that trouble having the angels make the earth just to destroy it? He's not going to destroy the earth. He's not. Right? He had the angels build it. Why would he destroy it? And if he destroys it, then what? How are we gonna have slaves? Because we're all dead. Because we're gonna be on the chariot. Lord willing, I'm found worthy, right? Hopefully, I'm found worthy. Be on the chariots. We'll be fine, but everyone else, you'll be dead. The heathen will be dead. I mean, the 2/3 we could always bring back the 2/3 as children, right? But then everyone else will just be dead. And it's just like, how do we have slaves if they're all, fucking, burnt crisp? It doesn't make sense. So no, the earth isn't going anywhere. It's just the end of an age. And Jacob's being able to follow, right? Starting with, Yahushua is going to be at the top, really, under Yahweh, as we all know. And then you have King David. You have the 12 apostles. Then after that, you got the 144,000. And after that, you got the rest of the 1/3, the women, children, so on and so forth. 2/3, they're gonna come back, be under them, and all that, or be alongside them. And then that's it. Not really something that's like. It's not quantum physics, it's not, advanced, quantum, or whatever, some hard fucking math. It's not hard to understand if you have the spirit to understand it. So yeah, that's it. If you want to, see this, you go here, and you just see here. You click that, and then boom. If any of you other brothers see this and you like, I want to go through this too, and I want to go, speak on it. This is how you do it. No one yet if I